What's good, everybody? This is the one and only GM, and in today's video I'm gonna teach you guys what is a tracking move and what's the purpose of tracking moves. I've gotten a lot of comments recently. A lot of people that's been watching my videos don't know a lot about basic Tekken stuff. You know, I had a guy tell me, yo, can you explain to me why this tracking move is good and this and that? So I'm like, okay, I gotta make a video to break it down so y'all can understand what's the purpose of certain tracking moves and why you should do tracking moves. You heard? So that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna teach y'all. I did the double lead joints, all right? So I'll give you an example of tracking moves. Okay, I'm gonna record. Let's say you do DF1, right? That tracks the lead's right. You see that? But if you know somebody's gonna do that, you can sidestep to their left, which is Lee's weak side, all right? But if somebody tracks at Lee's left, you can do 4-4-4. See? One of the issues with that though is that somebody can sidestep left and then duck, see, to avoid it. So in a situation like that, the best thing to do if you don't know which side your opponent is gonna sidewalk is to do a homing move like 1+2. So see, they sidestep, or if they sidestep and duck, they get hit. So that's the purpose of doing moves like that, like homing moves. Homing moves is basically if you don't know what side your opponent is gonna sidewalk. Another thing that you need to know is that you see how this move is slow. See how it's slow, right? If you do something like Magic 4 instead, is a lot faster. So if they want to see, if they want to sidestep and attack, they're gonna get hit on counter hit. You know. So basically, it's very important to know which way your moves track, so you won't get sidewalk. Let's say the lead player does jab and a down back 3. You see, it doesn't track that way, right? But I got if I track to the sidestep to the right, it gets hit with that. You see? So if somebody tracks your weak side, you could do down 2. See? So that's why it's important to know how to stop people from stepping. Moves like down 2 and quick pokes are good to get to like mess with people's timing. And also another thing you can do if somebody's constantly stepping you after certain things, let's say you do down back 3+4, right? And you know it's your opponent is raw sidewalking, you could dash up and poke. So that's one thing you can do. You can also do that. You can also, let's say you at negative, right? And your opponent decides to just sidewalk, right? You could delay your move. You could do down 4-1 and then standing 3, right? See? I waited till he sidestepped and then attacked. You can do that. Or you can also dash up to stop somebody from sidewalking, to stop them, you know, to mess up with their timing again. Or you could switch it up with a low poke too, you know? Let's say I do 1-2 misstep at the down 3, right? Down 3 has 0 tracking, right? See? I'm able to sidewalk it. See? But if I do 1-2-2, 1+2, it'll stop them. But you can also do 1-2 and then dash up and do down 3. See, messes up their timing. So you can also dash up and mess up people's timing when they sidewalk also, you know. Also, sidewalk is better than sidestep, and I'll tell you why. I'll teach you. See, watch. See, I just tried a sidewalk hop kick and I got hit. Now I sidestep and then, you see, sidewalk. So if you just sidestep, you can still get hit by stuff. So that's pretty much one of the purposes of tracking moves. I'll give you another example. Now I'm gonna play Jack. I'm gonna play Lee and I'm gonna use Jack, so I could teach you more about what's important. In older Tekken games, there was no homing moves. Like in Tekken 5 and below, there was no homing moves. So you actually had to figure out what moves track specific ways to stop people from stepping. I'll give you an example. Let's play, you play Jack, jab into 2-1, right? See, I'm stopping to the weak side, but it works that way, right? To your right. So if you play Jack and you think somebody's gonna step that to the weak side, see, I stopped that again. You can do down 4-1 to stop the weak side. See, or you could do the homing move, of course, to stop from sidewalking completely. See. Also, if you think somebody's on a sidestep to your weak side with Jack, of course you can down back 1, right? See? Down back 1, of course. But then if you do down back 1, your opponent can sidewalk this way. But then again, like I said, you could do just jab into 2-1, or you could do jab into down 4-2, or whatever. Or you could just delay your timing. So basically, yeah, that's the purpose of tracking moves. It's important to learn tracking moves to know how to stop your opponent, because if somebody knows how to fight your character, they're going to constantly step to your character's weak side or constantly try to avoid certain moves that are strong with your character. Like Lee, somebody's always going to sidewalk left and duck that. So if you know somebody's going to do that, that's when you do down 2s, and that's when you start doing 1+2s. So that's why tracking moves and homing moves are very important in Tekken. So I hope this guide helped you guys to understand why tracking moves is good and why it's important to know what moves track and why are they good moves. Because a lot of people was like, yo, what's the tracking move? What's the purpose of you doing it? It's basically to stop your opponent from sidewalking in specific sides. So if one person is sidewalking one move one side, you have to do another move that tracks the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? To stop them from sidewalking. So I hope this helps. I'm gonna keep making guides like this, so please subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me on the next tutorial video you guys want me to make. And be sure to check out my Factor sponsorship if you want to eat good food, and it's 50% off. I'll put that in a link. The Rogue Energy, I'll put that in the link. And my Twitch is fightinggm_Tekken. Twitch TV, fightinggm_Tekken. The TikTok is fightinggm. The Twitter is fightinggm, and everything is fightinggm. And check out my Nexus store.gg cap fightinggm, and then where I sell Capcom games in my Nexus store. And also holla at me for coaching. Metafy.gg fightinggm. I can help you get better at Tekken, and I could definitely help you get to the TGO. You heard? So on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out, everybody, and take care.